Yo, in terms of the genre, shooters usually hold a special place in my heart as the comfort food of my gaming diet. It probably sounds weird, but shooters provide a quick, intense and mindless escape from the other story-driven RPG or open world games that my strategic mind typically wants to play. As always, developers have not been shy with releasing shooters. We've seen the likes of Lawbreakers, Destiny 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 this year appear, but I just want to really run through 5 games which I feel are probably my favorite shooters which I played in the year of 2017, so make sure you keep it locked.
Number 5.
Beneath all of the TNA, groping, skimpy outfits and weird tartar physics, Senran Kagura Pete Speed Splash is actually a pretty deep third-person shooter. It's hard to get over the fact that your finishing moves are to shoot clothing off your opponents with water guns, but in my eyes that's only half of the fun. Some gamers out there may feel that this is a strange entry on this particular list simply because it's a fan service over gameplay type of game and probably won't be everyone's cup of tea, but in terms of pick up and play and not taking itself too seriously, Senran Kagura Pete Speed Splash was a pretty fun game that I experienced throughout 2017 when thinking about shooters.
Number 4.
First off, I want to say that this is a game I feel is a little underrated or simply overlooked at times, but what I did find during my experience of the game is it's certainly really fun and engaging, and it will certainly keep you on your toes throughout your journey. Ghost Recon games have always been a fun and intense experience in the past, and with Wildlands the appeal is to take on the old Ghost Recon model and plop it into an open world. From the first moment I played the open beta, I knew that this was going to definitely be a game that I would really appreciate, and I really enjoyed how the online dynamics work with friends. Don't get twisted though, there has been infuriating moments during my experience online, especially when you're playing with stranger teammates who tend to run off to other parts of the map. But that aside, the ability to go ham on the countryside and bring in rebels to help really works in the Ghost Recon universe. Kind of makes me wish a remastered of the old games was done in this open world fashion, and I would actually look forward to a follow-up on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Number 3.
Sledgehammer Games is back and they've broken the chain of futuristic shooters. Hardcore Call of Duty fans basically consider this a return to the foundation of fandom. As one of those fans, the return to World War II theme isn't the only reason for my satisfaction. Instead, it's the return to the solid gameplay along with somewhat balanced maps that certainly keeps you coming back for more. While you're still seeing possibly frustrating no-scope snipers and SMG braggarts, the core of good Call of Duty games has returned in World War II. Now, if I could just get used to the loot boxes and the weird divisions they use, then this game will certainly be on to a winner.
Number 2.
Held as one of the most original and addictive shooters made in quite some time by yours truly, the original Splatoon was pretty much one of those major surprises on the Nintendo Wii U that became an instant classic. With the Wii U officially dead and the sequel Splatoon 2 finding a new home on the Nintendo Switch, things couldn't get no better simply because this game has literally picked up from where it left off and is as fun as ever. Hardcore first-person shooter fans might disagree as they probably won't take this game that seriously, but I feel with 3 minutes battles that you get with the gameplay online literally has the right balance to keep the game addictive and keep you playing this game for ages. For those who want to get a Nintendo Switch over the festive holidays or may already have a Nintendo Switch but doesn't own Splatoon 2, I personally recommend this game because I feel this is definitely a super fun game.
Number 1.
Now, keeping it all the way real with you guys, this wasn't even a game that was on my gaming radar for 2017, and the fact that I got it for such a cheap price, I didn't think it would be as amazing as it ended up being, considering how fast it fell in price since its release. But wow, I certainly was in for a shock after playing Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Basically, for those who don't know anything about this game, it's basically an action-adventure first-person shooter and is the 8th main entry in the Wolfenstein series and the sequel to the 2014's Wolfenstein: The New Order, basically set in the alternate history 1961 America following the Nazis' victory over the Second World War. Overall, I did find the story to be a great addition to this game. The graphics was awesome, and whilst it did take me a little while to get used to the control and the game mechanics, once I did master that, the overall experience was phenomenal, and I have definitely had to skyrocket this game as my personal favourite shooter for 2017. Anyway peeps, thanks for watching my very quick rundown of my 5 favourite personal shooting games for 2017. What games stood out for you in terms of shooters for this year, and what do you make of my top 5? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. And until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.